Today in this video, I'm going to be talking about PC game alternatives or substitutes to famous Nintendo games. These are games you could possibly play with a Lenovo Legion Go once it releases. I'll also say some of these games are on both platforms, but the purpose of this is for people who don't want to buy a Nintendo Switch. They just want one console or one gaming device and they want to save their money. By the way, the Switch usually doesn't offer great discounts, so that's also a reason why I made this video, because computer games tend to offer better discounts, especially on Steam. Now, for people who want an alternative to Pokemon, they don't want to get a Nintendo Switch, but they really love Pokemon, well, you have two options that I would recommend to you. There's Temtem. It's an online multiplayer game, and it's very similar to Pokemon. It's for $45, and there's even a showdown option. If you just want online PvP and not so much story mode, there's a free option called Temtem Showdown. And the other option I would suggest is Cassette Beasts, because Cassette Beasts is also available on PC. It's currently on sale for $15, mind you. There's a co-op mode, and it has a lot of highly regarded recommendations. It's very respected in the gaming community. For people who like the Super Mario franchise, but they don't want to buy a Nintendo Switch, here are the three options that I would recommend to you, and you can look into these options for yourself. The first option, Sackboy: A Big Adventure, for $60, and it has online multiplayer. That would be the first option that I would recommend to you. The second option, Sonic Frontiers. Yes, it's also on a Nintendo Switch, but this is for people who don't want to buy a Nintendo Switch. Both of these first two alternatives to Super Mario are going to cost you the full $60. Now, the third option that I would recommend is Pac-Man World Repack for $15. That would be another alternative to getting Super Mario. So these are the three choices that I would recommend to you. On to people who like Super Smash Bros, especially the Super Smash Bros Ultimate. Here are the three alternatives that I would recommend. Two of them are for free. The first one I would recommend is Multiverses when it returns, because right now it's currently not available, but it's going to return in 2024 around January time, what I'm hearing. Another one is Brawlhalla. That's been around and it has a very active community. I've played it myself. I didn't find anything really wrong with it. The third option is Rivals of Ether. I think I said that right. It's for $30 and it does include online PvP. I have seen a lot of people love this game, so that's why I'm recommending it. Now for the next round, I'm going to show you substitutes for Animal Crossing. The first one I'd recommend is Big Farm Story for $20, and it also includes co-op. Big Farm Story. Yes, it's a PC game available on Steam. The next one I would suggest is Dinkum, another $20 PC game with online co-op capabilities. So there's also that option too. The third option I would suggest for an Animal Crossing alternative is Hako Life. All three of these options share some aspect and similarities with Animal Crossing, and you can look through them for yourself to decide if you want any of these substitutes. Lastly, another major popular Nintendo franchise, Legend of Zelda. Here are the two alternatives that I would suggest. Now, for people who like the Legend of Zelda franchise but don't really want to get a Switch, there is Oceanhorn 2 for $30 available on the PC. You can look into that game yourself to see if you find it appealing. The other option would be Immortals Phoenix Rising for $60. This is another highly regarded game online. So here you go. I've made a list of a few games for substitutes for people who don't want to get multiple consoles and they just want to have one dedicated gaming console or computer. Here you go. I've given you some PC alternatives. And as always, thank you all for watching and I hope you have a great day.
If you enjoyed watching this video, be sure to subscribe and like and share. Find out what happens next time on the OFC.